Hello, y'all. Welcome back to the vlog channel. Welcome back. We have a special guest with us. I don't think he's happy at all because he wants to. It's Oreo. He wants to go around the whole basement, smell everything and all this stuff. Well, I don't know what he could chew up. I don't own this house. Don't own this house. I don't know what he'll chew up. He might pee. I don't know what he'll do. He's already done that twice down here on the beanbag. It's somewhere in here, so I'm keeping a very close eye on him. And I'm making sure he's sitting on this couch the whole time, or sitting at least somewhere like right here. I have cords over there on the floor. He could chew those. I don't know. So he's not happy. Come here. So come here. Oh, no. Okay, that's come here. That's not okay. I don't know what he's doing, guys. I don't know. Say hi. Say hi. Say hello. Say what day it is. Say it's Monday, August 10th at 1:17 p.m. Say that? Okay. He don't care. He's wet. Sit down. No, hey, get up here. Sit down. There you go. There you go, little boy. Little boy. There you go. So yeah. So we have a lot to talk about. So first things first, I want to talk about Samara. Yeah, I want to talk about her. You can think this is gossip. You can think whatever it is. I don't care what it is, and I'm not going to list the whole thing that's degrading her. Sit down, Oreo. I just have a few questions. So first things first, okay, am I going to be the nicest? Probably not. Probably not. But first things first, now, do I think that stores should carry sizes for everyone? Yes. But also, this is the issue. Now, yeah, stores can have, let's say they have sizes from extra small to 3X. I guess we'll say women's, and then I guess we'll say the same for men's. I guess for men's we'll say small to 2, did I say 2 or 3X? I think I said 2X. So we'll say from small to 2X for men, and then extra small to 2X for women, or extra or small, whatever. But this is the thing. How do the stores know what size you are? Well, they know. So that's the thing. They don't. These companies don't know what sizes every single person in the world is. So that's the thing. How are they supposed to? I never thought about this before. I guess I'm just whipping this up. I don't know. Sit down. How are they supposed to know what sizes people are? How? They can't. Maybe they can't. I don't see how they can. I don't know. So it's hard to say, well, they have to have a size for every single person. How do they know what size every single person is? I mean, they have sizes from whatever, extra small to maybe 3-4X, whatever. Okay, well, how do they know if people need a bigger size than that? How? That's the thing. That's the thing. So Oreo, get in here, or you can stay over there, I guess. They don't know. So this video, I kind of have a problem with this video. Let's start it.
Yes, it's an issue that brands that make plus sizes don't carry those sizes in store nor use plus size bottles online. Yes, it is an issue that there are only about 3 stores in all of Los Angeles where plus size shoppers can get clothes same day. And yes, it is an issue that a brand does an entire campaign about body equality where they attempt to close the plus size shopping gap created by fat phobia just to remove the entire campaign, remove their plus sizes from their stores, and partner with a celebrity that said fat phobia doesn't exist. Yes, it's an issue that brands that make plus sizes don't carry those sizes in store nor...
Okay, see, here's the thing. Yes, stores that sell clothes should carry plus sizes. Like Walmart, at least in the men's section, they carry 2, 3, 4, 5X. Now, Target, I have a hard time shopping. Well, no, my biggest thing is I have to buy bigger sizes because I have to buy 3, this shirt. This is a 4X from Shein. That is because if I buy the actual size I need, which I'm not saying, if I buy the actual size I need, it's too short. It's too short. It's not long enough. It's not long enough. That's the problem. I am 6'5". I'm 6'5", okay? probably am 6'6" at this point. I am tall. I'm not. I'm tall. So it like that's the biggest thing. Like there's shorts that like are like normal length on people. Well, they're like when I sit down, my underwear's showing. Like they are short. You know, pants. Pants are not. I don't know. I mean, I have like thick thighs. I got like big thighs, so you know, like there's pants that like would be a size that like would work, but like they don't even got my thighs. Like it stops like halfway, you know. They just don't work. I have to wear a belt with my pants because they're too big. They're too big. I have some that fit, but even those are still loose. Oreo, get in here. Oh my, Oreo, get in here. Hey, Oreo, get in here. Come here. You're back on the couch because yeah, come on the couch. Okay, sit down. Sit. You're done. You're sitting there. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, I am not sure. What do you mean I'm not sure? What am I saying? What am I saying? Oh my god. Okay. Anyways, so I don't know. You know, I don't know. It should. People make big deals about stuff that honestly kind of just isn't. So yeah, okay. Now, mind you, I am not gonna like sit here and say, oh yeah, she's morbidly obese and all this stuff and blah 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 blah. I ain't gonna sit here and do that. But you know, at the same time, I'm not gonna say she's skinny. I'm not gonna say, you know, she wears a medium or a large. I'm just not gonna say that. Not gonna say that. And also, just making song. I can't even play this song because it probably is copyrighted. Making songs like what? What are we doing?
Good morning.
Like I don't.
Good morning.
No.
This is a PSA. Using photos of me from when I was like 14 and 15 years old to be fatphobic also proves my point. And it's very weird and gross. So let's.
Also, her literal whole account is about that. That's. I don't understand. Hold on.
Cider just opened up a storefront in LA, so let's go check it out. One thing you should know about Cider is that it's pretty similar to Shein, and that when it comes to sizing, dimensions vary drastically.
First of all, if you want lots of options on clothes, your size and stuff like that, shop at Shein because y'all, I'm not going to Shein haul in a while, and I'm getting probably literally tonight I'll probably do a Shein order. Like because I'm gonna like order like stuff at the end of the month because I think we're going to Colorado, so I need to get a couple things for that. I have like white pants from last Colorado. I have like a white shirt and stuff like that, but the pants are like stained. I want to get some new pants and just like some new stuff. And Shein's like cheap, and this is like 3 years old. It's like 3 years old. This is doing good. A lot of my other stuff is from Shein, and it just actually fits. It's an actual like it's a length that actually works. Like I honestly like Shein is such a good place to get like so many clothes and stuff like that. So shop at Shein. Do that. I'm literally gonna start making an order today or whatever. Like just like like shop tonight and then get stuff I like or whatever. Like shop a little more and then shop for the trip to Colorado. I'm kind of waiting a little bit to make sure. Like I'm waiting until the end of the month. I'm gonna order the stuff because by then by then we'll know like if we're going, which I mean that's gonna be a little close. I'm gonna have to do express shipping for that. Like that's gonna be a little close because that's only giving like a little bit over like 2 weeks to get like the stuff to get here. So yeah, which I'll talk about the whole Colorado trip later. It's not. I mean, we booked the car, but we don't actually pay till we pick it up. So we can always cancel it, and haven't booked the hotel yet. So it's not. I mean, even if we booked the hotel, still not like confirmed because of the fact that like stuff could change. But we're wanting to go, so we'll see. I don't know. I'm not really like. We'll just see. It's not super like confirmed yet. We can always cancel the car because, well, we're driving out there. I spoiled it. Anyways, So, okay, let's listen to this video.
So instead of blanketly being one size in a brand, you could very well be 2 to 4 different sizes, depending on which product you buy.
Okay.
So my biggest tip for shopping online with them is to go not by size label, but by product measurements. Online, I'm really confused as to why people are still making up things that I've never said.
Girl, I bet you said a lot.
I really wish Abercrombie made plus sizes, because last year they became the official fashion spot.
Abercrombie not make plus sizes? Okay, that's we can't. I gotta turn my volume down because I'm gonna get copyrighted. Okay, enough of her. I don't know. I don't know what to say. You know, I'm hoping that she's working on losing weight. Ow! Oh, I just popped my arm. Oh my god. I mean, you know, maybe she don't. I don't know. At the end of the day, it does not affect me. It ain't my business. I don't care. It does not affect me. Anyways, okay. Number 2. Let's talk about the trip to Colorado. First, okay, well, yeah, let me not say the dates. You know, let me not say the dates. Yeah, not say the dates. You know, it's in September, maybe October, maybe November. I don't know. Okay, I'll say it. It's in September. I'm not giving the dates though. Not doing that. So you know, it might be in September. Yeah, I don't know. It might be 1st of September, 5th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 15th. No, I don't know. So we're renting the car. We're renting a Chrysler Pacifica. We're renting a van. Taking this dude. Oreo, you're going to Colorado. You're going to Colorado. You're going to Colorado if we go. Yeah. We're taking this dude. I don't know about Odie. I don't know. That's also the other thing. We are probably putting Odie down. Yep. I said it. I don't know. I don't know how I feel. You know, the feelings will not hit until when we're doing it. Oh, no, this is the thing. When it happens, I don't think I can go. I don't think I can take myself to a place that I know I'm walking in with this dog that I've had for 13 years. Walking in, they're going to put a shot in him, and he dies. And I leave. With his body, or whatever. I can't do that. There's no way. I don't think there's no way. There's no way. It don't matter if I'm not that bothered him. It literally does not matter if it was a dog that, you know, I just got. Like, I can't do that. It'd be different if we're giving him away. No, maybe I could probably do that. No, I can't go there and they give him a shot. Watch this dog go to sleep and die. I can't do that. There's no way. I cannot do that. No, I can't do that. There's no way. So, I don't know. I don't know. You know, his hips have been giving out, and it is cruel to keep him longer. But I just keep, it's not even that. See, this is the thing. There is some days that are good, some days are bad, some days are eh. But also, well, I mean, it's not the same thing, but I mean, some days Oreo's happy. Some days he's gonna bite your hand off. He's grounding you. He's gonna bite you. You're gonna get attacked. You know, yeah. Just like there's some days I'm happy, there's some days if you say one thing, I am going to go crazy on you, say a bunch of stuff, say stuff about your family and your whole life and you and everything like that and all that stuff. There's days I'm calm, collected, you know, someone says something, oh, whatever. Then there's days I'm like, yeah, I call them, I'm like, you little, I'm sorry, but there is days that I'm a psycho, okay? There's days that I am crazy, psycho, acting like I just got out of the mental hospital that I should not have gone out of. I'm not joking. You know, there is days that I'm crazy and I am not to be messed with. There's those days. Yeah. So it's not the same thing, but you know, there's days that you know, he's walking on all this stuff, and then there's days that he's not. But also the biggest thing is in the kitchen, his hips are always giving out. But I've noticed the thing is they're not. I need to cut the hair out from under his paws and cut his nails because that kitchen floor is slippery. And I think the hair, but with him being an older dog, and his hips like have like are giving out like a little bit, and just the floor being slippery, like his legs slip. That's the thing, like his legs slip, front and back legs. So like on the carpet or whatever, like his hips are not giving out like that. Like they're not like giving out to where he can't walk. So like the wood floor, it's not like that. It's the tile. So I think it's because the hair is like grown, because we gotta get both of the dogs groomed. Like if we go to Colorado, we'll get him groomed, obviously, and then we'll get Odie groomed. Which I don't know what we'll do. See, but I also told my mom, I said, I am not killing my dog just to go on a trip. That is not going to be the reason why we put that dog to sleep. Just because we don't want to, just because like you both don't want to take him. That's not going to be the reason why, and I will not allow that. I will not allow you to go take that dog, put that dog to sleep, kill that dog dies, just because we're going on a trip. No, I'm not doing that. You know, if he poops his crate, whatever, I'll take care of it. I'm not doing that. I made that loud and clear. I'm not doing that. That's cruel in itself. Oh, you put your dog down just to go on vacation. Do you know how cruel that sounds? No. Oh my God. No. You know, there's things I do and say that I have bad reputation for. No. Because you're not supposed to judge. If one of my friends or someone told me, oh yeah, I put my dog down, that it was a little old, but was still doing pretty good. I put them down to go on vacation. I'd probably look at them and say, we're not friends no more. We're not friends no more, because that is the cruelest thing that you can do. Put your dog down just because you're going on vacation. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. So I'm not doing that. Like my mom didn't like say that, but I said like, I'm not gonna do that. Like we're not gonna, cause like she said that she didn't want to take him out. I'm like, well, we're not gonna just put him down like because we're going. So yeah. Now would it be hectic like going with the two dogs and stuff like that? Heck yes. But which I don't know, it would also be kind of difficult because like I'm in the middle of like training Oreo. Like I'm training him like to do much stuff and all this stuff. So like that would be kind of nice to like go and like train with him there. Like, you know, like not even just that, but like go in the mountains and stuff like that and like all that stuff. Because I'm pretty sure like Colorado is pretty like dog friendly when it comes to a lot of stuff, I would think. Come here. So you know, I feel like I feel like they're pretty like dog friendly, but I'm not entirely sure. The hotel would definitely be dog friendly. Also, the hotel would be pretty close. Which another thing is, I would definitely like on the evenings that we like, so like the first or like the second day that we get there. So like we would drive in one day, then we have the next day. And I think the next day, like that night, is when we go there. Well, we only go there for like 3-4 hours. It's not that bad. I think we leave at like 5 p.m., get there at like 6, and then we leave by like 8 or something. Or like, no, like we're back at the hotel by like 9. That ain't bad. You know, they'll sit in the hotel room. Definitely would take either I would buy a Ring camera to take. That way we have all of our Ring cameras for here. But I'd buy like a camera or something like that to like put up. That way I can like check, and like if they're barking, I can like tell them to the camera like stop or whatever. Also like explain to them at the front. Well, I kind of have a whole like a whole notebook, not a notebook, but like kind of like a small notebook of like my requirements that yeah, I would be telling to the hotel. First things first, nobody, and I mean nobody, is allowed in that hotel room. In a discussion. Nobody. And I want that on the notes. Okay? When we have our thing on the door, no housekeeping. No one is to come in that room. And I mean nobody. If I find out someone was in my room, you're gonna have a problem. Because my dogs are in there. And I want it on the thing. I want it on the thing. We have dogs. And yeah, you know, they don't really whine and stuff too much, but they do a little bit, basically. So yeah, yeah, you know, I know that sounds really harsh, but I don't play about my dogs. You know, let's say like, you know, sometimes my suitcase or like clothes or my laptop gets stolen. You know, that's one thing. That's replaceable. My dogs are not replaceable. Okay, if my dogs get stolen, I'm calling the freaking SWAT team. I'm calling the SWAT team on your you know what? I'm calling the FBI. I'm calling the cops. I'm calling Secret Service. I am calling everybody, and I will find you. I will find you, okay? I will get the best person of tracking people down and stuff like that, and I'll be right behind them. And when I find you, yeah, you're in jail. I don't play about my dogs. I do not play about my dogs. I do not. And that is why on the longer days, where are you going? Come here. Like, why you just hit me? Why'd you just hit me? He's a distraction. He's too cute. On the longer days, like the days like where we like get up at like 6 or like 6:30, and then like we're there at like by 8, and then we don't get home till like 8-9 p.m. Yeah, those days which like those it's very long like when we're there, and I can't sit there and just like sit there for 5 hours on 3-4 hours on like once. I can't do it. I can 1 hour at church and I'm like, I need to get up. When it hits 10 o'clock, I'm like, oh my god, I hope we're gonna be done. So I gotta get up. I gotta stretch my legs. I'm going crazy in the seat. I 1 hour is tough. That's pretty tough. So here, come here. So 1 hour is tough. From 8 a.m. to like 8 p.m. That's crazy. Very crazy. So now maybe one of the days I would leave the dogs at the hotel and then just go back and check on them every once in a while. Maybe every 3-4 hours. And if I have the camera, then be a little more at ease. But obviously I can't be like on the camera the whole time. And also they don't have like good service out there really. So yeah, yeah. But I would probably take the dogs, and then it also depends on the weather, because obviously I can't have like the rental car running the whole entire day, obviously. So it would kind of depend on the weather. If it's like, well, number one, if it's anything over 85 every day, we got a problem, y'all. Because there's like, now I believe that there is some kind of air conditioning, but it's like industrial units, but they're portable. They're portable, like air conditioners. Like they're big, but they're portable. They're not like, because it's a horse arena, and like horse arena is like, at least like from like what I've been to, they don't have air conditioning. It's a horse arena. You don't see vents. Like there's no air conditioning. It's portable. Well, if y'all know anything about portable air conditioners, they ain't work too good. Okay, like window units. It might be a little better, but like Oreo, get over here. Well, mini splits work pretty good, but like, come on, like window units, and then the units that like sit like they're like square, and then have the tube that goes out to the window. Those are no good. Trust me, I had this Puerto Rican. They're not the crap. They don't work that good. They don't. Now, obviously, like the ones that he has, like that the rabbi has, are like bigger, but they're still portable. They're not like, it's not like you can go there and do all central air and then like take it out. Like they're portable. So it stays like 82, 84, maybe even 85 in there. At least in the 80s in there. You cook. Like the first year that we were living here and we went out, oh my god. Maybe not the first year. No, not the first. I don't know if we went out a year when we were here. I don't know. One of the, like, when we used to live in Puerto Rico, we would go, like, we would not take fans. Oh, yeah. Last year, I said, no. It was like 3 weeks before the trip. I was like, yep, no. I went to Target. Bought a portable fan. I didn't buy a Pacific backup battery, but, like, I brought one that was specific for the fan. Brought the cord. Brought that with me every single day. That fan, when I tell you, it only turned off when I like went out. It didn't even turn off when I went out to the bathroom. My mom would like use it. Like I would like, because they have like the chairs like with like a, wow, that's thunder. Like a little thing. I would like wrap it around that, and like it had like things that like you could like wrap it around. It had like things that like moved. I would do that, and then I'd have that fan full blast on me. Because this is the biggest issue. You can't like, you're honoring God. You can't like, just like when I go to church, like I mean, yeah, like sometimes I'll wear shorts when it's like super hot, but most of the time I wear like pants. Like I'll wear jeans, white pants, whatever, and then t-shirt or whatever. You know, I dress nice. So you can't, like, you need to wear, like, white pants and then, like, I got away with, like, you can get away with a white t-shirt. Thank God. Which, even if you couldn't, this is one thing. I will pass out. I'll pass out. I'll be on this floor passing. I'll be on this floor. The ambulance that sits in the parking lot all day, I'd like paid to be there. Y'all better get in here fast and get me in an air conditioning vehicle, cause I'm gonna be on the floor passed out. Like the pants, t-shirt, that's enough. Okay, that makes that makes me want to get into a pool. I'm gonna go jump in the pool or something like that. Yeah. But if it was like long sleeves, oh, there's no way. There's absolutely no way I could do that. And then like tennis shoes or whatever, or like white shoes, which I don't actually know if I could get away with these. I probably would just try anyway. I would do these because these look good, like with white pants, white shirt. These look good. You know, I trim my toenails, make sure my toenails look good. I've been wearing these every single day for like a week. I'm wearing them today. I love them. I love how they look. I'm buying more. I have some of my Amazon cart. I'm buying more for the trip. I love them. You know, I'll freaking wear them in the winter. I'll put 2 layers of socks on. I don't care. I'll have my toes out in the snow. I am not scared of getting frostbite. If we gotta cut my toes off, well, I'd be very sad. I don't want that. But I'll wear 5 layers of socks. You know, I like them. They're so comfortable. You know, they're very comfortable. So, which I usually wear cowboy boots, but I probably want to actually get like a better pair of cowboy boots because the ones that I have I don't think they're like actual real cowboy boots. I don't think that they are. So that's kind of why I want to hold on. Okay, I'm back. But yeah, so I don't know. We'll see. I'll update y'all kind of how it goes. I mean, I'm not getting like too prepared or anything like that yet, just simply because I don't know. Like, I don't know if it's. I mean, I'm pretty sure we're gonna go, but you know, you never know. Like, it's not cheap. Like, it's not cheap. It just ain't cheap. But I'm not making the same mistakes because yeah, guess what? So I am the king of overpacking. It's gotten better, but like I pack extra. You know, I pack like, you know, if I'm going for 4 days, I pack it if I get stuck for 2 weeks. You know, because well, that happened in Puerto Rico. That happened. I gotta tell this story to like make sense like about that. So we were in Puerto Rico like 2 years ago, and we were with my they're like our like family slash friends. Well, you know, like my mom's friend, like her husband, like he basically like he did some really inappropriate things, and not the way you're thinking, like fat shaming. Like he basically said like, oh, like you need to lose some weight, and like, oh, you know, the next time, like, and he like did this, and then he's like, oh yeah, the next time, like his hand, like, oh yeah, the next time you hear, I hope you're like smart or whatever. Yeah, no, I was done. I still am done. I'm not going back and staying at his house because I haven't lost weight. I've stayed the same, lost a little weight, but not like noticeable. So I'm not going back. Guess what, buddy? Will get knocked out. Because that was when I was like 12, 13, whatever. Buddy, whole different Eli. Whole different Eli, not the baby Eli, you know. I'll knock you out. I will knock you out right now. You will not fat shame me. You will not do that. I'll knock you out. You will not do that. No. So, yeah, but, and we got stuck there. We stayed there for a week. We got stuck for like a whole nother 5 days. It's horrible. It was horrible. Yeah. So I had to kind of overpack for that. Well, thank God I did. Yeah. So that's kind of why I overpack now, you know, just in case we get stuck. And honestly, you know, get stuck in, which, I mean, we can't really get stuck in Colorado unless there's like somehow like a whole like snowstorm. Like that'd be the only way for us to get stuck. And a snowstorm in September, no. So unless the world ends, there's no reason why we couldn't get back. Like we have the car, like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. Unless it breaks down, which, I mean, if it breaks down, they'll give us a new one. Yeah. So, yeah. But, you know, I packed like, Oreo, get over here. Oreo, get over here. Come here. I packed, like, all my day clothes, like, night, like, stuff for going out, all that stuff, you know, shorts, pants, all different weather. Good. I packed underwear, socks, all that stuff, deodorant, cologne, skincare, toothbrush, toothpaste, cameras, computers. I didn't really use. So the shirts I had packed, t-shirts and stuff, those are like not that comfortable, like dress shirts, not that comfortable, like the little tighter, like look nice, stuff like that. No tank tops, no t-shirts to sleep in, nothing that's comfortable in the hotel room, nothing like that. I think what happened is, like, because I kind of pack and unpack, all that stuff. I think I used packing cubes. I had a thing of short sleeve shirts and all that stuff. Because I remember packing for that. I packed those. Took that out or something, like repacked right before we left. Didn't pack those and left. I think that's what happened. I think that is what happened. Now, I don't know. Do I know? Nope. I have no idea. But that is like the only logical thing that could actually make sense to me, because I literally did not have, I didn't have any. And then I had to go to Walmart and buy like 3 or 4 shirts or whatever like that. Which wasn't too bad. It was I think it was like under like $30 or whatever. Not too bad. But we were in a hotel room with another girl. I mean, like, I don't sleep shirtless. Like, no. We were in a hotel room with a grown woman. I needed a shirt. Don't matter if I'm a boy. Hey guys, I needed shirts, okay? I needed shirts. Well, she was mad about that. She had said, this and this and this, and you went and this. And Mom was like, yeah, so here's the thing. It's not clicking in your little brain. Here's the thing. He don't know what happened. Didn't pack shirts. I can say no, but also, what is he going to sleep in? What is he going to wear when we're just in the hotel room? What's he going to do exactly? Because the shirts that he has are like shirts that are nice for all that stuff and are not comfortable to be in. Like, after the hotel room, you immediately change as they're not comfortable. So what's he gonna do? That's like having all your, bracelets and earrings and all your jewelry and all this stuff that's not comfortable, leaving it on for the whole entire trip. Ain't comfortable, right? Yeah. She didn't obviously say all that, but like, what was I supposed to do? They were not in my suitcase. They were not there. I unpacked. They were not there. They were not there. They were gone. They were gone. So yeah, which she talks so much, about me, the way I act, all this stuff. First things first, people, just, I guess, first impression, people think I am disrespectful, not ill. You spit on my toes, Oreo, ill. People think I'm disrespectful, I don't appreciate nothing, I'm not grateful for anything. I am, what's the other words? Like, privileged, and this and this and this, and all this stuff. Sorry I speak up about stuff that I don't think is right. Yeah, sorry. So sorry. And all this stuff. Talk so much crap about my dad. So much crap. No one's perfect. Sometimes, yeah, no one's perfect, but, whoa. Saying, oh, well, he, come on, Oreo. Saying, oh, well, he should work and, you should be home and this and this and this, and he don't do nothing and all this stuff. And, well, Eli homeschools, like, is he involved with that? Is he doing that? Maybe he shouldn't be doing that and all this stuff. Said a lot more, but talked so much crap. Literally was sitting outside the hotel room for like 20 minutes because she wanted to talk to her. And I'm just like, guys, give me the key at this point. Because I've been sitting down here for 20 minutes. Like, what are we doing? Let's go in the hotel room. And it's only because she didn't want to stay in front of me, because if she did, then she would have obviously known I would have said something. Sit outside the hotel room. I'm like, what are we doing? Come on. Like, let's go. I want to get in the hotel room. I'm not trying to sit out here on the curb for like a whole entire hour. What is going on? Like, it's ridiculous. And then finally, like, it was like an hour, and then came in and just all this stuff. Like, didn't want to talk to me. And all this stuff. So yeah, we learned very carefully, don't let people pay for your tickets. Don't let people be nice and pay for your flights somewhere and have the rental car and have your flights, your rental car, or the hotel and the rental car. Don't do it, okay? Now, you can share a hotel room. That was fine. I didn't care. You can share a hotel room, but what you can't do is you can't share a car because you can't go do your own stuff. Well, you can share a car if you're also on the thing. Well, when you're not on the thing, only the one driver on there is her, and you're not gonna risk doing that. Oh, you can't do nothing. You can't do nothing. You're stuck. You are stuck. Because, see, here's the thing. You don't get a say in it because you don't get a say what time you leave in the morning. No, yeah, like, she like, oh, this works, and like we say that works, whatever, like that. But, she says, we're leaving at 7 a.m. Well, we're leaving at 7 a.m. We don't leave at 7 a.m. Uber, yeah, can you drive us an hour? Yeah. Oh, $5,000? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta go. Like, yeah. And then also, like, you stay till like 10 p.m., like, an hour, like, talking to people, all this stuff. You get the keys, wait in the car, but you gotta wait. You gotta wait because you can't, like, what are you gonna do? Like, what are you gonna do? Just so much stuff. I don't really know if I talked about all of it. I was a little kind of scared about it, but I'm not scared no more. But yeah, I just said so much stuff and all this stuff. Well, the one day, that's the thing. I'm like a little bit afraid of heights, but not like, just a little bit, Well, let me tell you one thing. Well, no, I will go in the mountains again, but I'm definitely, the road being small, no guardrails, looking down, you're very, very high up, steering goes out, boom, bam, yeah. Those thoughts cross your mind, because it can happen. Your steering can go out, something can happen, and you fly down the mountain. It can happen. Oh, that light decided to work. It can happen. Oreo, get in here. Oreo, come on. Oreo, get in here. Get on that and sit down. Okay, sit down. Stay. But yeah, it can happen, and it is scary. It's scary. Very much scary. But yeah, so, so basically, it was, let me go through my camera roll and see if I have the day. Okay, so in October, yeah. Okay, October, okay, so October 2nd, I don't know what day October 2nd was. Let's see, so we flew back October 4th. Let me go to my calendar and see what October 4th was. So, October 4th was a Saturday. Okay, so we had flown out that Saturday. We got there, I think, well, let me check that too. Let me check that too, because I have no idea. What day did we get there? We flew out September 30th. So we were there from September 30th to October 4th. So we left September 4th, okay? Not September 4th, October 4th. We were there September 30th and then left October 4th. So our flight left around, I think, 6 p.m. that day. So it's Shabbat. So in the morning, we're good. Well, we get there at 8, and then it's like 2 or 3 or whatever. I'm thinking, okay, well, first things first, we're in Denver, or not? Well, yeah, we're in Denver. We're flying out of Denver. The Denver airport. That airport is very big, has undergone so much construction, is different, is big. You need time. You need time. You do not want to miss your flight. You don't want to miss your flight. You don't want to do that. You don't want to miss your flight. You want to go home. We want to go home. So it's 3 o'clock. But at 1 o'clock, I was telling my mom, okay, well, we need to kind of we need to start going. We need to kind of you need to kind of tell her what time we need to leave. So it's 3 o'clock, and I am okay, you need to tell her what time we need to leave, because and mind you, we're not packed. Yeah, we're not packed. Which, luckily, that only takes about 20 or 30 minutes. We just throw everything in, not that bad. Also, we wanted to eat something when we got back. But also, it's an hour back to the hotel, and then all that stuff. We want to be able to not be worried about missing our flight. Let's go, okay? We can't stay until it ends, guys. No, it ends like 7. Well, we can't stay until 7. No, we'll be an hour in our 2 hours in our plane ride by then. We'll be like home by then. No. So I'm like, you need to tell her. You need to tell her. And my mom's just not telling her. And I'm like, you need to tell her. It's simple. Her name. We need to leave at this time so we can get back to the hotel. Simple as that. She's not telling her. I am starting to panic. I'm on the phone with our friend. I'm like, I don't know what to do. I think we're going to miss our flight. And she's like, I think you might miss your flight, honestly, because, yeah. So it hits 4 o'clock, and I'm like, Mom, you need to tell her. It's 4 o'clock. We have an hour drive back. I think it was like 4 o'clock, maybe 3:45 or like 3:30, something like that. An hour drive back. We need to be at the airport at like, I think it was like 5:30. I think our flight was like 6:30 or something like that. We need to go. It's probably 4:15, 4:30. And then she finally says, yeah, so-and-so, like, we gotta go. And then she's like, okay. Then we ended up waiting 15, 20 minutes for someone that she had to give a gift to or something like that. Mind you, probably should have done that before or after we left. I don't know. She was staying for like the conference or whatever. I'm freaking out. I am in full blown panic mode because I'm like, oh my God, we're going to miss our flight. I'm like, I think we're going to miss our flight. And she's like, we're not going to. And I'm like, I'm sorry, but like, not to be rude, but we want to go home. Our flight leaves at between 6 and like 6:30, somewhere in that, or between like 6 and 7, somewhere in that time frame. I don't know. Our flight leaves, and we need to be able to go pack and go to the airport. She ain't worried about it, which honestly, I know why, because it ain't her flight. She ain't worried about it. She don't care. She ain't the one leaving. Her flight don't leave for a couple more days. That girl ain't worried about it. She ain't worried about it. So we got to the airport. Oh, okay. So we got to the airport at 3:42. So I guess this was happening around 12:30. Okay, I guess like 12:31. And then I think we left at like 1:30, whatever. Got to the hotel at like 2:30. Hurried up and packed. Got to the airport, and yeah. So yeah, which we did to the airport with time. We were able to get Chick-fil-A and stuff like that. But this is the thing. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Oh yeah, you got to the airport. It's fine because you got to the airport. You had time. We could have got to the airport and stood outside the airport for like an hour just to get through, just to get in the airport. We could have got there fully packed. Everybody in the whole state of freaking Colorado is flying out. We could have got there, missed the whole flight. Should have been there 3 hours early. That's the thing, it didn't happen, but it was still very busy. It was busy. It was busy. And this was the time where, like, the pilots and stuff, like, were on strike because they were not getting paid because the government shut down, all this stuff. And that's one thing I told my mom, like, we need to get there early because of all this stuff going on. And her friend just don't care. And I'm just like, we need to get there. We need to get there. Like, oh my God, do I gotta, like, get on top of the roof and shake this car? Like, we gotta go. Like, I gotta push this car at this point? Or I gotta push the car. I gotta walk. I don't know what to tell you. I gotta call an Uber. I don't know. I gotta call someone. I gotta do something. Yeah. So it was extremely stressful. I was just like in the back of the car. I was like, I was freaking out because I wanted to be out of there. I want to be home. I like Colorado. I don't want to be hurt with her no more. I'm going to leave. So we'll never do that again. We'll never. My mom agrees. 1,000%. We're not doing that again. We're not. Yeah, we've learned our lesson with that. Some friends, and we're not going on like a trip kind of like and stay in the same hotel or whatever and car. Yeah, no. Not relying on other people for every literal single thing. Not doing it. Nope. Not doing it. I am absolutely not doing it. So, yeah. That was crazy. I never really talk about like in depth. So yeah, but we'll see. I don't know. We might drive. Well, no, we're gonna drive. Like my dad's going. Like we're gonna drive. He wants to go. We all want to go and everything like that. Now, honestly, low key, I don't know. they potentially could, maybe they will. I don't know. You know, they maybe would make an exception for Oreo. I don't know. You know, I mean, they do know us, but I don't know. You know, are they really going to make an exception for a dog? No, probably not. Also, you know, is he trained enough to like sit there and stuff like that? No, not really. Nope, not really. I don't really want to do that. Would that be a very good training experience, stuff like that? Yeah, but am I going to try to get people to bend the rules for me? No, not really. No, I'm not going to do that. He can just sit in the car. You know, I can walk around like the parking lot, stuff like that. Like he can sit in the car and all that stuff. So yeah, which I mean, honestly, to be honest, they do kind of search your car. I don't even know if they would let him into. I don't know. You know, this is gonna kind of need to almost. I mean, well, he can sit at the hotel, but you know, I don't know. You know, they look in your car. They look in your car. So they got pews. They got good security. They got the sheriff's there. You do anything, you're in jail. You know, there's like at least maybe 15 cops. You know, they got people that's undercover. You know, they just act like there's no people. Oh, they got guns on, earpieces. They watching you. I mean, people watch. I watch the door. I don't know what I low-key would love to just be like, hey, can I be on the security team? Just have an earpiece and just watch the crowd, kind of. Can I do that? Because I'm amazing at that. You know, I can sit. You know, I can kind of like try to cover the headpiece and stuff like that, and kind of just because they have people sit in the crowd, just sit there like with my parents, and just like watch. I'll do amazing at that. You know, and then kind of get up and move a little bit. Like they want to make sure there's no one in there with the gun trying to shoot people. Like they take it very seriously. I mean, they don't like fully search your car, but like they when you roll the windows down, they'll look in the car and all that stuff. Just to be, and also they search your bags when you go in. So like, yeah, you got. I mean, it don't matter if you have like when they search your bag, you come out, and they go back with your bag, search it. They gotta search it. They search it. Like you got, like that's what my mom. She was kind of annoyed because like her like purse like has like a lot of things. She like open everything, which my bag luckily like this year it's just like just open it and it's all open, so it's easier. But yeah, so I don't know. It's just very, and then like I mean, I'd be on my phone sometimes. Honestly, just who expects, like, yes, I get I'm 15 now, you know, I gotta be a little more patient, but it's hard for anyone to sit for like, I mean, you're not sitting still for like the literal whole day, but I mean, you go to the bathroom, come back, I mean, you're sitting over again, like you're sitting there again, so it's like, you know, it's not like you go, you leave, you come back the next day, like, no, you go to the bathroom, you come back, you sit, like, you know, like, yeah, and I don't remember them really doing food. Like, we did not eat, like, the whole time at all. So, I don't know if they didn't do food. I don't know if they weren't able to. I don't know what happened. This time, thank God, we're renting our car. So, I could, like, since we're renting the car, we can take so much stuff. Like, we can take coolers. Like, we can take our fans. And we can take so much, especially, like, with a van, like, fold down. It's so nice for me because like I can get in the third row, fold down the two seats in front, like lay my legs out. I can make like kind of like a bed, like have the dog. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice to have it's either a Chrysler Pacifica or something similar, which would be like a Honda Odyssey or a Toyota Sienna. I would like it to be like a Toyota Sienna or Odyssey, but if it's a Chrysler, it's fine. I'm pretty sure it would be a Pacifica though. Because we go pick it up at our airport over there. So it would probably be like a Pacifica. I don't know, they have a lot of cars. So yeah, we just don't want to, our car's not big enough. It just ain't big enough. It's like a 12-hour drive, guys. It's not, you know, Ohio's like 7 hours. You drive above the speed limit, drive the truckers, it's like 7 hours. If you don't, it's like 8 hours. It's almost 9 hours, you know. Yeah. So not encouraging you to speed, but just stating facts. You drive with the truck, you drive with traffic, you drive with truckers. You don't get that in about 7 hours. You might get there in 9 hours. That's how long it takes. So it's like 12, 13 hours. Yeah, like 12 hours in life. Basically 13 hours. And with my dad coming, you know, he don't approve of the speed limit 75. Well, I'm gonna go 75. Can't go like 80 or 85. Yeah. So yeah, I would definitely need to pack a lot of stuff for that because, I mean, the 8-hour drive to Ohio it's not horrible. I haven't done it in a couple years, but like 13 hours, wow. Yeah, that's gonna be tough. Lots of snacks, games, yeah. Literally, honestly, if the Pacifica has like a house plug, I'm not bringing my TV and my PS5. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not lying. Like, I'm not lying. Set up the TV, set up my PS5, but not really because I don't have a hotspot with my phone, and that wouldn't really work. Like, no. But yeah, and then definitely this year, I'm gonna like go on Amazon or something like that and buy like better fan. I mean, that one fan, I mean, that's pretty good, but I want like a little bigger, like a bigger one kind of. That one really, I'm only gonna charge it like once because it would last a while. So, well, like once or twice. Like buy like bigger fans that are like not battery. I want like ones that charge. I'll probably keep mine and then my parents will get, or maybe what we'll do is we'll buy another one my size, like for my dad. My dad gets hot, but not, he's more cold. Like, it's not like super bad. Like me and my mom, it's like, God, like, yeah, when we're in the car, AC is like full blast, yeah. So it would need to kind of be like, we would probably want like a bigger one. So, yeah, I'm not sure. We'll see. Definitely gonna buy me more fans, because one fan for 3 people, that ain't gonna work. We tried that, and it don't work. That does not work, because if I could, I would buy like I would buy a thing that's like a power bank thing that has like household plugs. I'd bring a whole fan, like my whole room fan. I'm not joking, but they are not gonna allow that. I mean, maybe, but you know how like psycho you look. You know how crazy you look. No, but. Honestly, yeah, I'm hoping the weather's not horrible. You know, I'm hoping it's not above like 85. Cause oh my god, I can't do it. I can't. I don't think I can do it. Well, I can. But then also the good thing is I can like go to the car, and then if like Oreo's in there, Odie's in there, like if they're both there, then I could like, you know, like roll all the windows down, like be in the car for a little bit, which I did that a couple times, but yeah, and then. I did go to the bathroom a lot, which I didn't really do not go to the bathroom just to like, because, well, this is the thing that actually made me mad, is the bathrooms, oh my god, open the door, boom, like, boom, cold air, I'm like, oh, it's freezing. Like, you're in the bathroom, it's freezing, you're like, oh my god, it's so cold in here, like, it's freezing. The bathrooms, all of them, like, except for, like, 2 of the trailers, but, like, the other 3, like, they have air conditioning, they're like, the bougie ones. Air conditioning, cold, feels so good, but yet the arena don't have air conditioning. That makes me mad. That really does make me mad, because I'm just like, how does the bathrooms have air conditioning and I don't have air conditioning? I mean, well, if it does, it don't work. I think it's just like a fan, it just blows air, but it's bringing in hot air. Like, y'all, it's bringing in hot air. Like, they don't really have, like, the garage doors and stuff open. I would expect them to have them all the way open, the doors open, to let, like, even if it lets some heat in, at least let some air in, air out. Like, no, they kind of just close them. Which, I mean, I could get, like, when the sun's facing that way, I can get that, but also, like, yeah. And sometimes I'm scared because I'm like, all the, like, the TVs, all this stuff, you know, the stage, this all gonna get tore down after. So sometimes I'm like, I'm a little worried, because these TVs are freaking huge. These TVs are massive, probably 100 inches, probably bigger. One of these TVs fall, someone's gonna be taken out. Like, I do get a little scared, because I'm like, no, like, these speakers are super heavy. Like, if any of this stuff falls, someone's gonna get taken out. Someone's gonna get taken out. So I do worry. You know, I do worry a little bit, because I try to, like, not go into the TVs, like, stay away from the speakers. I'm like, well, first of all, if a speaker falls, it could go boom. Like, it could just go boom. Like, I don't know. I mean, with electric and stuff, like, it'll probably unplug if it falls. But, like, I don't know. Like, it could just, I don't know, maybe fall and, like, radiation. I don't think so. But, like, I don't know. Just, like, if it falls, obviously it's not gonna be good. Obviously. So, yeah, but anyway, so I hope you all like this podcast. This is a long podcast, I already know. I already know. Also, my tan is so good. My tan is so good. My shoulders are not that tan, which it's supposed to like rain this whole week, and I want to go to the pool, but like it's supposed to rain the whole week. I need to text my friend and ask him if him and his brother are gonna come over tomorrow. So yeah. But anyway, so catch y'all on the next podcast. Bye, y'all.